Hello everybody, welcome back to Win, Lose or Draw. Like David Bowie and Freddie Mercury, I'm under pressure. 95, well not under pressure, underground now, they're both dead. 95, 92 it is. I don't know how I put myself in this position, but we've got a double prediction week because of the FA Cup, and people liked the start bench sell thing, so I've got some other players for you as well. But let's review the weekend. It was 95-92. A 7-point lead is down to 3, and we've got lots of differentials. Look, Arsenal beat Crystal Palace 5-0. By the time this video's out, Roy might be gone.
Oh, no. I love Roy as well. Roy and Ray, they're good guys.
Have you worked with Roy?
I have worked with Roy quite a few times, actually. West Brom and at Watford. Lovely bloke, great manager.
This might be time to go.
I think he's under pressure, isn't he?
Retire, I think. Retire gracefully. 5-0 it was. We both said that would be a win for Arsenal, 96-93. The next one, Brentford against Forest. Return of the Mac. It's return of Ivan Toney. I said Brentford win. Ben said Brentford win. And then he said, actually, I'm going to change my mind and go for a Forest win.
Why did I change my mind, though?
I don't know. I know Luke got involved, but to be fair, if you watch it on the replay, we can play it now.
Brentford need a win, by the way. They do need a win. Forest not in great form. Actually, they've picked up a little bit, actually, Forest.
Could be a draw, that one.
What are you saying?
I said away.
Ooh. Away win.
So I've got a 4-point gap again. It's back to 97-93. We moved to Sheffield United against West Ham. An absolute travesty. I was actually live at the time when West Ham Ward-Prowse scored, and I was in your face, Foster, in your face.
You wouldn't believe what he predicted for the West Ham game. I predicted a West Ham away win. He predicted a draw, and VAR delivered. But at least I've got this one right.
And then the live chat started going, you're not going to believe what's happened. Late equaliser, VAR at it again. I said West Ham win. You said a draw. The gap is back to 3 again. It's 97-94. As we go to Bournemouth, I don't know what you were thinking about here. I said Liverpool win, obviously. You said Bournemouth will draw with them.
Yeah.
It's 98-94. What were you thinking there?
Be honest with me, before the game, I thought
Bournemouth would be better.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be a bit of a sticky one for Liverpool. I really did. I think, missing a couple big players.
Rubbish.
It was a windy, horrible day, which I thought would play into Bournemouth's hand. But there they were. They were just not at the races, were they, to be fair? Fair play to Liverpool, though. They steamrolled it, didn't they?
Yeah. Especially second half.
Yeah, brilliant.
But I thought Bournemouth and Palace were very disappointing, actually, both games. So 98-94, who's going to get to 100 first and who's in the lead? Obviously me. That leaves us with Brighton versus Wolves. I said draw. You said Brighton win. It was a draw. That's 99-94.
It's fine, it's fine, because you know what? I don't react to any of this stuff. I just take it week by week, and I know that come the end of the season I'll be winning, so it's fine.
Okay, let's have a look at the next games. We're gonna do these bench sells in a moment, but we've got a few Premier League games. This could be big for you now. It's basically a double game
That's
week.
a lot of games for a Tuesday, isn't it?
A lot of games for Tuesday. So it's a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then we've got to do the following weekend as well. Lots of points up for grabs. Last couple of weeks it's been, slim pickings. Now it's going to be mayhem.
This is but at least we're back to sort of regularly scheduled Premier League football now. Do you know what I mean? The winter break and the FA Cup, it ruins my fancy Premier League. I know that because I don't do it because I forget there's games on and stuff like that.
Okay, Forest, Arsenal. Where are you going to go?
I'm going to go for an away win.
Yeah, I'm going to go Arsenal. Yeah? I think Arsenal they've got a bit of momentum now. Yeah. They've had a bit of a break. They get a bit more break, don't they? Because they're not in the FA Cup. So yeah, Fulham against. Are Forest still in the FA Cup? Anyone know? Don't know.
Check.
Doesn't really matter.
Doesn't really matter. Arsenal will win that one.
Yeah. FA Cup. They are still.
Oh,
in it.
They are.
Still
Yeah,
in it.
so
they'll be a bit tired, and Arsenal won't be. So yeah, definitely Arsenal.
No, but saying that though, 7:30 kickoff on a Tuesday night at the Forest ground is.
Arsenal will win.
It's a tough place to go,
I'm not changing my mind. Arsenal win, both of us. Fulham, Everton, tough one. I'm going to go with a draw.
Oh, good, because I'm going to go Fulham home win. Fulham at home, decent.
I was going to go.
Fulham at home are decent.
Luton, Brighton, you.
What are you saying, Luke?
He loves Luton.
Yeah, I think a draw too.
Brighton win for me.
Okay.
Crystal Palace, Sheffield United. I'm going to go Palace. I know they're in trouble at the moment, but I think that's a good game for if Roy's still there.
Palace win, yeah, I agree.
Villa, Newcastle. You.
Oh, this is a good game. Villa home win.
Yeah, I'm good.
Villa home win.
I'm big on the Villa, so
I feel for Newcastle at the minute because they're kind of just. It's like they're just exhausted and they're spent, and it's just like there's too much around them all being injured and tired and stuff. So, yeah, I feel for them.
Plus Villa's home record.
Phenomenal,
unbelievable. Easy. Man City, Burnley, Man City.
Home win.
Yeah. Spurs, Brentford.
Oh, this will be a good game. Like you say, Tony's back now. He's given Brentford a little bit more energy, but it's still going to be a home win for Spurs.
Yeah, I was meant to go first on that.
Okay. But you'll say home win for Spurs.
Fan. I'm going to go Spurs.
I was going to concur. Yeah. That's why I was concurring.
Yeah. Liverpool, Chelsea.
Oh, it's got to be a home win. It's got to be a home win, hasn't it? It's got to be a home win.
I'll go
Liverpool.
There's a few predictable ones.
I know, yeah.
Liverpool, yeah. West Ham, Bournemouth.
Oh, this is you.
I will go with I think West Ham have got a few players out still. Wasn't impressed with them against Sheffield United. I'm going to go draw.
West Ham home win.
Yeah, fair. Wolves, Man United. You're first.
Honestly, I think Wolves could win this. And that's not trying to be whatever. Man United away from home. I think Wolves are a tough place to go. I'm going to go for a home win.
I'll go away win.
Okay.
There we go.
Shock.
Man United's definitely. We're on the way back now.
Okay.
So, double game week into the Saturday. Quick turnaround, Ben. What's this like when you've got a quick turnaround? Do you enjoy it as a player or not?
No, it's fine. I think for me personally, I always used to love it when you had a Wednesday, Saturday. The more games, the better, because then you ain't got to train in between. It obviously depends what sort of team you are and if you've got injuries and all that kind of stuff. But you've got to think the teams that have played on a Thursday aren't going to be playing on a Saturday, for example. So you will get at least 3 days rest. But it's not the end of the world. Everton at home to Spurs, though, the early kick-off, 12:30. This is a good Saturday, this is what I want to see. Five fixtures on a Saturday, starting with an early kick-off. You've got three 3-o'clockers and then a 5:30 later on. Starting with Everton Spurs, I'm going to go for an away win.
I will go with Everton win. Wow. There we go. Brighton against Palace. Brighton. It's a big... Again, we spoke about this. This is a repeat of Christmas, isn't it?
What's it called, Derby? The
11? 41. There we go.
Is it?
M42?
No, M42 is Birmingham.
Yeah. Could still... Maybe they had a fight there in the past.
It's something, Derby. Don't worry about it.
I'm going to Brighton win,
Yeah, Brighton home win.
Burnley, Fulham. That's you.
I'm going to go for a draw.
I'm going to go for a Fulham win. Oh, on the road.
Okay.
Newcastle, Luton. Newcastle.
Home win.
Yeah. Sheffield United, Villa.
This is a late kick-off, by the way. This is the 5:30 kick-off. Villa, away win.
Apparently it's the M23 derby.
M23 derby.
Yeah, I think Sheffield United are rubbish.
You were close with M41. I don't think the M41 exists, by the way.
Only about 20.
Yeah, I've never heard of the M39, so I don't think the M41 exists.
He just said you're only 20 motorways away.
What's the highest motorway? There's the M69, isn't there?
M69. M80 is there in Scotland or something? Or M8 or something? Is that M8? There's an M8 in Scotland.
Our viewership's gone up by about 50 now because all the people who love motorways are piling in.
Is there an M80?
Motorway quiz next week.
Yeah.
Exactly. I'll go with Villa win as well, away. Takes us into Sunday. Bournemouth at home to Forest. That's a tough one to pick. I will go with a draw.
That is a tough one to pick, isn't it? Home win, Bournemouth.
Chelsea Wolves. This was Christmas Eve, wasn't it?
This was Christmas Eve, wasn't it? Chelsea, you just do not know what you're going to get from them, do you? Draw.
I'll go with the Chelsea win there.
Okay.
Man United home to West Ham. That's you.
It's a Man United home win.
Yeah, it is. You're right.
Is it?
You've got the right answer there. Arsenal Liverpool. This is a massive game.
Oh, this is a good game. This is what we want at 4:30 on a Sunday evening, by the way. This is perfect.
I think this game is so massive in relation to the title. Arsenal at home for this one. Liverpool should have beat them at Anfield. I tell you who's the winner here, Man City. They'll be going, fucking, I love this. Especially when you look at who they've got on the Monday.
Yeah, they want to draw. A draw for Man City here is perfect. I'm going to go for a draw. It might be me to go first, it might be for you to go first. I don't care, but I'm going to say a draw.
I'm going to go with a Liverpool away win.
Nice, I like it. I see what you mean.
But I think it could be any result.
I think it's going to be 2-2.
I think it's better if one of them win that.
Yeah, for sure, yeah. It's better if Liverpool win it because it keeps up the massive pressure on Man City. Because if that's a draw or Arsenal win, then Man City just keep rubbing their hands.
I think that's got VAR bad decision written all over it, to be honest.
2-2 draw, last-minute penalty.
And then Monday night football, which no one will be watching this. Brentford against. I might watch it. I'd love it if Brentford got a result, but I'm going to stay Man City. I just think they're dominant.
I don't know.
They might do.
You are not going for a Brentford win.
Luke's looking away.
Brentford home win, really?
Luke, what do you think? No.
Man City away win. Come on. Man City away win. Got to be simple.
There we go. Right, I've got a few that were sent in as bench keep sell because it's still the January transfer window. So I give you a name of a player and you tell me what you think their future is in relation to where they are at the moment. I know one of them was Ollie Watkins.
Oh, Ollie Watkins, wow.
So 28 years of age, future. Does he become a player that Villa sell? Do they keep him?
I think he's perfect for Aston Villa. I think he's absolutely perfect for Aston Villa. I don't see why they would want to sell him. He fits them. He all over fits them. He seems like he's very settled. I think he's just signed a new contract as well, and he's signed a new 4-year deal very recently. I can't see him going absolutely anywhere. Sometimes you get a player in the club and it just fits and it just works, and I think them two fit and work perfectly.
Nice easy start. Manchester United.
Go on.
Onana.
Oh, well, they're not going to sell him, are they?
Well, no, we're talking like next 2 years.
Oh, well, I would say that I'd say that if he can get his confidence back and he can rediscover the sort of the goal-saving form that we know he is actually capable of, then he's going to be all right. But if he carries on the way that he's going, he's going to be struggling to nail down that first team place.
He's on thin ice, that's for sure.
He is on thin ice, yeah. He's on thin ice. But there's a goalie in there somewhere. I think he's just very low on confidence at the minute.
Terrible goal he conceded in the AFCON from Mane.
I haven't seen it.
Edge of the box, low, not really any power in it.
That's not great,
Similar
is it?
to Palmer, the one he let in. I said it to you before, for a goalkeeper, I think he's more of a bodybuilder. He can't get down. Yeah. Vardial at Man City was quite an interesting one. Been playing at left-back first season. Yeah. Do you think he's going to be a grower?
Oh, definitely a grower. I think what I've seen of him, he looks a very, very self-confident young man. Considering he's 21, I think he is. They spent 70-odd million quid on him. There's no way they're going to be looking to get rid of him anytime soon. He like most players at Man City, it might take them 6 months, might take them a year, but they've got them for a reason. Pep Guardiola sees something in players when he buys them. He very rarely gets it wrong. So I think he will be brilliant in give it another year or two.
And finally, Nicholas Jackson, Chelsea. Is he going to be a keeper, a bencher, or a get rid of?
Mate, I haven't got a clue what's going on with Nicholas Jackson. He's in my fancy Premier League team for some reason. He never plays, he's injured. When he does play, he misses.
Gets more yellow cards than goals.
He's got a lot of yellow cards, a lot of them for dissent as well, which would infuriate you as a manager. I don't really know.
I'd sell him for that video with Astrid Witt, to be honest.
I don't know who that is.
Exactly.
At the beginning of the season, Pochettino said that he's got the ability to be an absolute world beater, and that was an actual quote from Pochettino. So he gets to see him more than anybody, which gives you some sort of wow, okay, really.
That's just the confidence.
Well, it makes you sit up and take note at least. But then every time I've seen him actually on the pitch trying to do his job, he looks a little bit lost, really. So I don't know, mate. I don't know. That's such an hard one.
I think he's a seller.
Do you?
Over the next 2 years, I think.
But the thing is, they've paid a lot of money for him, an awful lot of money.
He might be a bencher, but he ain't going to be a starter.
He's on a great wage, so if he's not ripping up trees and people think the same thing,
they won't be able to sell him.
That's what I mean. Who's going to buy him?
Maybe he ends up being a bencher then.
There you go.
I can't see him being a starter for Chelsea.
No, not me either. Not when Nkunku's fit and they're looking to apparently try and buy somebody else. So no, I don't think he's going to be starting.
Thank you very much for those people who sent them in. Fantastic video. Make sure you smash a like, get your comments in below as ever. It's getting very exciting in win, lose or draw. We'll speak to you on the next one.
See you soon.